Imagine this. A friend you haven't truly connected with in years reaches out, insisting on treating you to dinner at your favorite, most extravagant restaurant. Price is no object. You're confused. Maybe a little suspicious. Then they drop the bombshell. I won the lottery. This is about more than money. It is about the profound power of gratitude and why remembering kindness is the most extraordinary win of all. But instead of vanishing into a life of private jets and endless luxury, this friend did something truly extraordinary. She made a list. A list of people who had shown her kindness, who had lightened her load. And you were on it. This isn't just a fantasy. It's the real story of a lottery win that transcended material wealth and redefined generosity. She ordered freely appetizers, entrees, desserts. Martinis waving off prices as if they were inconsequential background noise. The table filled with food and laughter. While it wasn't private island money, it was enough to ensure her family would never have to worry again. Enough to fundamentally reshape their future. But instead of disappearing into a life of isolated luxury, her next revelation was even more extraordinary, trusting it will matter in some unseen way. But what an incredible gift it is to know that it truly did to be remembered. Not for accomplishments or possessions, thinking it might resonate with a few people. Even the fantasy of such generosity was enough to bring people together, warming something that many didn't realize had grown cold, not because of its extravagance, but because of its intimacy and thoughtfulness. It stands as a constant reminder that kindness truly lingers. Leaving the restaurant that evening, the air felt warmer, and the author's family walked a little lighter. They talked about the food, of course, but mostly they talked about the friend and the profound meaning of telling people they matter. In a world where the gap between the ultra-wealthy and the rest of us often feels like an impassable canyon, this story felt like a tangible bridge, connecting hearts through shared humanity and the enduring power of compassion. Instead, it bloomed. Stories poured in from strangers, captivated by the idea, sharing what they would do if they won big. A commitment to remember the people who've offered support, even in fleeting ways. Share your thoughts and dreams in the comments below. A promise to reach out and express gratitude before the moment pauses. To let others know, unequivocally, that they were significant, because sometimes the most extraordinary thing isn't winning the lottery itself. It's the profound realization that you were, and always have been, someone truly worth remembering. The responses weren't about flashy purchases or selfish indulgence. They were overwhelmingly about generosity, paying off a friend's student loans, surprising a single mom with a year's worth of groceries, sending a beloved teacher on a well-deserved vacation, but simply for being a kind presence in someone's life. This friend chose to honor those quiet moments, turning her good fortune into a cascade of gratitude. She had done something quietly profound. She made a list. The years between them dissolving with every shared memory and clinking glass. People who had made her journey feel a little less heavy. Her reason was simple, yet deeply moving. I just wanted to do something good for the people who were good to me, she said. Far more than the extravagant meal or the dazzling fact of her lottery win, it was the remembering. The profound realization that when she looked back on her life and traced the outlines of kindness, the author's name had surfaced. It was an unexpected, powerful validation, a confirmation that even small acts of kindness can shine a light in someone else's sky, leaving an indelible mark. And you were good to me. When the check arrived, she paid without a second thought. Then, she handed the author a generous gift card for the very same restaurant. The gesture was so unexpected, so overwhelmingly generous, that a tiny voice of doubt crept in. What's the catch? Was this leading to a sales pitch? The author had to ask, okay, what's going on? Why are you doing all this? Join us as we dive into this heartwarming tale that proves kindness isn't just remembered, it can change lives, even years later. The unexpected invitation. A message from another lifetime. It started with a simple Facebook message, a flicker of connection from an old college friend. Hey, it read, I'm going to be in your area soon, and I'd love to see you and your family. Pick your favorite restaurant. Price doesn't matter. This wasn't just any message. It felt like opening a letter from another lifetime. Years had passed, lives had changed, and the connection had gradually faded. Yet, here was this bold invitation, a beacon from the past. Ending at something truly out of the ordinary, the author chose a high-end restaurant, the kind reserved for special occasions. Wondering what this surprising reunion would hold. Dinner, laughter, and a mysterious gift the evening was a whirlwind of reconnection. Paul's friend arrived with her wife and child, embracing like no time had passed. The bombshell, I won the lottery, with a simple smile. She delivered the bombshell, I won the lottery. She didn't mean it metaphorically. She meant the literal lottery. A list of people who had been kind to her throughout her life. The power of remembering, kindness that lingers. This was the part that truly resonated. We're often taught that kindness should be given without expectation. A story that bloomed, affirming humanity. The author shared this deeply personal experience online. It was a powerful affirmation that, despite the cynicism and division in the world, people still believe in taking care of one another. The lingering vow, significance beyond money. That unforgettable night with her friend has stayed. With the author, that moment planted something powerful in the author, a quiet vow. What acts of kindness have left a lasting impact on your life? And what would you do if you won the lottery, guided by gratitude?